Imagine stepping into a world where clothing is not only unnecessary, it's seen as unnatural. In this remote African tribe, young girls walk freely, completely uncovered, without shame or fear. This isn't a forgotten myth or a fabricated story. It's real. Here, nudity is not rebellion, it's tradition, culture, and pride. But why? Why do they reject what the rest of the world sees as normal? And what happens when the outside world tries to cover them up? Deep in the heart of sub-Saharan Africa lies a secluded village few outsiders have ever seen. There are no paved roads here, just dusty footpaths and the sounds of nature. As you approach, it's not the lack of buildings or cars that surprises you. It's the people. Girls and women walking openly, proudly, without a single stitch of modern clothing. Their bodies painted with clay and ash, adorned with handmade jewelry and natural tattoos, they carry themselves with an elegance that defies the need for fabric. Here, skin is sacred. Tourists call it shocking. Locals call it normal. To understand why these girls walk naked, we have to go back generations. Clothing in this tribe was never part of their history. Their ancestors survived with minimal adornment, not because they lacked resources, but because the environment didn't demand it. The heat is unforgiving. Clothes? Impractical. But it goes deeper than weather. The tribe believes the body is pure, untouched, unshamed. Covering it implies it's something to hide, something dirty. That's a foreign concept here. Girls are taught that their natural form is beautiful, strong, and spiritual. Clothes, they believe, come with judgment. Nudity, in contrast, carries freedom. Childhood, womanhood, and body acceptance. From the moment they can walk, girls in this tribe live without clothes. There are no school uniforms, no blouses, no bras. They learn about their bodies in the open. Puberty isn't something to be hidden, it's a rite of passage. There's a ceremony when a girl reaches womanhood. No white dresses or veils. Instead, they paint her skin with red ochre, braid her hair with beads, and sing songs passed down for generations. She dances in front of the village, proud, radiant, fearless. And through it all, she's naked. Not erotic. Not embarrassed. Just alive in her truth. It's hard to imagine in a world where shame is taught from a young age. But here, there is no shame. No fear. No hiding. How they see us. The tribe has seen outsiders. Missionaries, aid workers, journalists. And they have questions. Why do you wear clothes even when it's hot? One elder asks. Why do you hide your skin like it's wrong? They've seen magazines with airbrushed bodies. They've seen ads for lingerie and perfume. To them, it's strange, maybe even sad. We sell sex but fear nudity. We preach modesty but glorify objectification. They can't understand that contradiction. To them, erotic isn't something sold, it's something sacred. And when they see us looking at them like animals in a zoo, they don't feel ashamed. They feel pity. When outsiders arrive. Not all outsiders come to learn. Some come to exploit. There have been photographers who snap pictures without permission. There have been tourists who offer money for poses. One woman recalls being handed a t-shirt by a volunteer. She smiled, took it, and used it to clean her baby's face. The tribe has faced pressure to modernize. Some NGOs insist on education, but only if the girls wear skirts. Others bring clothing donations they never asked for. But the tribe is resilient. Some of the younger members are curious about the outside world, yes. But most still reject it. They know what they have is rare. And they protect it fiercely. The future of a naked tribe. Change is coming. Slowly, but surely. Mobile phones are creeping in. Schools are being built. Some children now wear shorts on special occasions. But the elders are fighting to keep their way of life. They fear that once clothes become the norm, shame will follow. That their daughters will begin to compare themselves to strangers online. That they'll start to feel less than, like so many do in the modern world. One mother says, "Our girls know they are enough. They don't need to wear something to be someone." Will that survive the next generation? Many of the women also use intricate body paint, beadwork, or jewelry to express their social status, marital status, or participation in specific festivals. These adornments often carry far more social meaning than Western-style clothing. Importantly, these traditions are not static. With increasing contact from the outside world, including tourism and media, many tribal members, especially the younger generation, are beginning to adapt or alter their customs. Some blend modern clothing with traditional attire, while others work to preserve their heritage by educating outsiders, like us, about the significance behind their customs. It's crucial to approach these communities with respect, understanding that what may be unfamiliar to us is perfectly natural, even sacred, to them. Cultural diversity is not something to be judged, but something to be learned from. What's truly shocking about this tribe isn't their nudity. It's our discomfort with it. We've built a world where we hide, filter, retouch, and shame. And yet here, in this tiny village with no internet, no fashion brands, and no influencers, there is joy, confidence, and freedom. As we journey deeper into the remote parts of this tribal region, one thing becomes clear. This is a community deeply connected to its roots, where traditions have been passed down for generations. Among these customs is the practice of minimal or traditional clothing, which, to outsiders, may appear unusual, but to the tribe, it holds cultural meaning, identity, and heritage. In many indigenous cultures, including the ones here, clothing is not just about modesty, it's a reflection of the climate, lifestyle, and spiritual beliefs. The women, like the men, dress according to what is suitable for their environment and their daily activities, such as farming, gathering, or participating in rituals. Anthropologists explain that the idea of nudity or minimal dress in these communities is not tied to shame or indecency. Instead, it is a normalized, practical part of life. For centuries, these tribes have lived in harmony with nature, and their way of dressing, or not dressing, is influenced by the region's hot climate and the tribe's minimalistic needs. As the sun reached its peak, the women moved gracefully through the tall grasses, their bodies adorned not in modern garments, but in intricate patterns of ash, beads, and natural dyes. For them, nudity wasn't a statement, it was simply life, unfiltered and untouched by external shame. Their way of being spoke volumes about the harmony they maintained with the land, the seasons, and each other. Elders explained that clothing, in their tradition, had symbolic meaning rather than practical use, often reserved for rituals or changes in status. These girls walk naked not because they are rebellious, but because they are unafraid. So next time you feel the urge to judge, pause. Ask yourself, what's really making you uncomfortable? If this story moved you, like the video. Share it. Let others see the world from a different lens. And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories that challenge how we think. What would you do if you were born in this tribe? Would you embrace the freedom, or run from it? Let us know in the comments below.